This shrine looks somewhat strange. That wasn't it. Perhaps I'll find some clues here in the monastery. I only hope it can be moved without any problems. Ugh. I thought so! A secret door! Strange. I can't see any kind of opening mechanism. A monk keeping his eyes closed. Looks almost like a military encampment. Looks like further guests are expected. That wasn't it. Perhaps I'll find some clues here in the monastery. I hope Ramon is all right. We shouldn't leave him on his own for too long. That must be the abbot's bedchamber. A monk who keeps silent, or who summons all others to be silent. Not now. A second entrance, difficult to get to. Maybe Raffi found it whilst climbing and is waiting there. In the monastery, we should really only talk to each other when it's absolutely necessary. That wasn't it. Perhaps a monk keeping his eyes closed. I wonder if the destroyed statue is part of the solution to the riddle on the shrine. But what did it portray? There's a statue that can't see, and one that says nothing. That wasn't it. A monk who keeps silent, or who summons... That's it. That way is down into the cellar, and there's probably not just wine stored down there. There is definitely enough water. There are lots of sacks lying around over there. Oh, one of them is moving. Hello?
Who is there? I do not know your voice.
Oh, I am just a traveler who has lost his way in the monastery. And who are you?
I am the abbot of this monastery.
The abbot? But how? I thought... So who was it that welcomed us?
You didn't come alone?
No, I also didn't get lost.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for the Grand Inquisitor. Did he lock you in here?
Yes, and he is obsessed with power, and has even cleared me, his old teacher, out of his way.
You were his teacher?
It was many years ago. I took him in here at the monastery and trained him as a devout monk. But his desire for knowledge and power has always been strong. He went off into the world as a monk and came back as the Grand Inquisitor.
But why? What is he trying to do?
My brothers report that there's a secret casket that he is supposed to have in his room. Inside it is something, so they say, that poisons his mind.
Do you know what's meant by that?
Well, probably a key for something that promises him access to even greater power.
How long have you been locked up down here?
Many weeks, I think. I've lost all sense of time.
Do you get enough to eat?
Yes, my brothers look after me well. Especially Brother Jeremiah. He cooks for me, brings me books and candles. But my eyes have become so bad. I miss the sun.
Brother Jeremiah? Well, I never. Your brothers could do more for you, though. They could inform the Pope of what's going on in your monastery.
And draw the Grand Inquisitor's hatred upon me and be charged with heresy? No, the price is too high.
I think I know what is in the casket. That's why I'm here. I'll put a stop to the Inquisitor's plans.
If it is revenge you seek, then I advise you against it. Turn to God, that he may take the hatred away from you.
No, it is not hatred that drives me. I'm here to bring back the contents of the casket to where it belongs, and where he can cause no harm with them.
If that is so, then I will help you.
And how can you help me, Venerable Abbot?
There are secret passages all around this building, and I know them all. From here, there is a shaft that leads to the roof of the dormitory. I cannot, but you could climb up to my room this way without being noticed. The Grand Inquisitor has taken up residence there, and I'm sure that is also where he keeps the casket hidden.
I will do that, thank you. But what will happen to you? How can I help you?
Do not worry about me. God is at my side, and by my brothers too. The time will come when the Grand Inquisitor will leave, and then I'll be free again.
Thank you for your help, Venerable Abbot.
May God protect you.
How do you light a candle that is so high up? These old tattered sacks serve as the abbot's bed.
I can spare one. Take it.
A filled water carrier. A sack of wool, scraps of cloth, and monk's cowls. The abbot said this is the shaft. What are these ropes hanging here? I'll give it a pull and see what happens. I thought so. The ropes are connected and are probably hung over a pulley up there. The ropes need a counterweight so that they can carry me. The bag is clearly too light. The leftover cloth and the bag are saturated. That should carry my weight. That works. Damn, someone's coming. What's the Grand Inquisitor planning? Is he going to deploy an army? Raffi, did the soldiers catch him? But why is he walking behind them unbound? What the hell is Raffi doing talking to the Grand Inquisitor? What's going on?
Theodore, we've got no time. We've got to get the key fragments. Now!
Those are the abbot's books. Fortunately, Brother Jeremiah makes sure he doesn't waste away down in the cellar. Mary full of grace. And what have we here? A key! An ivory cross. It's heavier than I thought. Hopefully the door will stay closed long enough. Looks as though the Grand Inquisitor makes plans and studies late into the night. I wonder what's in there. In the monastery, we should really only talk. I wonder what's in there. Just the abbot's clothes chest. That's the casket. It has to be. It's unbelievably heavy.
Check that the key fragments are really in there.
Yes, but how? Doesn't work. I need a second knife. One bone splinter is enough. The Grand Inquisitor is probably used to something a bit more comfortable. No time! The lock is too strong for me to smash. That's the casket. It has to be. It's unbelievably heavy.
Check that the key fragments are really in there.
Yes, but how? Those are the abbot's books. In the monastery,